Looks, we're setting you guys up for Valentine's to make sure you're okay. Now, we've all said things that we wish we could take back. Sometimes you can salvage things, some too hurtful, really cause a lot of damage in a relationship. We've got counseling psychologist with Family Life Ministries, Kevin Bailey, here to tell us what to not say. These are some suggestions we found on rd.com. Good morning, sir. That's readersdigest.com. Hi, Sir Kevin. How are you?
Fine.
So you said you
Great to be
enjoyed
with
Girl
you.
Talk. That's
Yes,
great.
very interesting.
We're helping people to navigate, for Valentine's. Some are beyond help, like Harold, but let's see if we can try and help some others. All said things, as I said, that we regret. Some things, though, are lasting with damage. So let's start with some of the things that we should not say. First one, do not threaten divorce.
Right. And at the outset, relationships are difficult. So it's hard work. And for instance, if you've been married for more than 2 weeks, it's difficult. It's just a lot of hard
More than
work.
2 weeks?
More than 2 weeks,
Okay.
And so you really need to come with a lot of resources to give,
Yes, yeah.
Dr. Scott Peck says love is the will to extend oneself for the nurturing or the spiritual growth of self and also of the other person. So you have to be able to give. When you say a word like divorce, it brings up some difficult meaning. People feel that they might be abandoned, they feel insecure, they feel unsafe. One of the things we want when we're in relationships is that we want permanence. There's a commitment level of what love is. We want to feel safe, and that is going to last until death do us part.
And you want to feel like your partner is fully committed. So if you feel
That's
like 1
right.
foot in and 1 foot out.
Without
Yeah.
no
It's a challenge.
a lot of insecurity.
Yeah.
And it means that, once you say a word, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
Yes.
They said, once you say the word, persons
Yeah.
are wondering, what is he up to?
Yes.
Is he fully committed to me, or is he
Something
looking
else I want.
elsewhere? Something is happening. And that's not healthy for the
Yeah.
relationship. So you want to avoid. And divorce must not be taken lightly, just like when you're getting married, they say it must not be taken lightly or unadvisedly. So you would have to work through that with a counselor, or work through that so that if you are going to divorce, then it's after you have sought help, professional counseling otherwise. But don't just use the word.
Yeah,
Work on the
unless you
challenges.
mean it.
That's it.
Unless
That's
you mean it.
Yeah.
Don't be passive aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah, and passive aggressive, is anything wrong? No.
No.
No. But then you stay out
What
late.
is wrong?
Yes, it's a lot. Stonewalling, as it were. Because
Some people don't like to. It's some.
Confrontation. and-
Yeah. Some people don't like to talk or express themselves that way.
yeah.
But they should.
Of course. And the thing is, there are ways to manage conflict because you'll always have disagreements. You're two different personalities, different socialization. You look at the world through different lenses, as
Yes.
it were, with expectations. So you can disagree without being disagreeable.
Correct.
You can speak the truth in love. And a lot of that is just to say, I am feeling this way. And ask questions. When you did that, what did that mean? Because we jump to conclusion. We think we know, but we don't know.
Don't know.
So ask questions more. And
Yeah.
I often say, instead of you being furious, become curious.
Yes. And if
So,
you're in a relationship where nothing is ever wrong,
Something is
something
wrong.
wrong, man.
No, that is wrong.
Yeah, man.
Because somebody is either not being able to be fully themselves
Yeah.
or growing.
Yeah.
Somebody feels subservient, which is not love.
Yeah.
Love is empowering, and love shares power. So
Well, this is don't dismiss feelings.
Ties in.
What's wrong? Nothing. Whatever. That's Marvin's favorite word.
yes.
Whatever.
But feelings are important because it is telling you to pay attention to something. And nobody can tell you not to feel a particular way. They don't have the authority. You have the authority on your feelings. I feel
Right.
angry. I feel hurt.
Right.
I feel disappointed. I feel discouraged. I feel joyful. Whatever it is, name your feelings. Once you name it, you can have power over it. But you're supposed to be able to share your feelings with your partner.
Without having them discounted.
That's right. And
Or judge it.
Of course. And I think some people think that they have to agree but we don't ask for agreement, just
Or
understanding.
endorse. That's what we are
Yes.
endorse.
And
No.
because you don't understand it doesn't mean I don't feel the way I do.
That's right.
So you have to try and
You have to
understand
try.
why did you feel that way?
That's right.
Okay.
And ask, because people feel validated, they feel affirmed, because love places value on self and also on the other person and on the relationship. We want everybody to feel comfortable. So feelings is your feelings, and we want to know, how can I help to mitigate so that we don't go into that direction again for the health of the
Speaking of
relationship.
validation, the next one says don't insult their career.
Wow. I mean, it's amazing. And when it comes to people give meaning to career,
Yeah.
careers make them feel valued and affirmed. And,
And let me work
it-
hard and invest a lot of time and energy.
Yes,
And you
yes.
say, what that?
Yeah. Or what that? Where you don't get a real job. No, if the man is going out there legally doing work and getting paid for it, he needs to be honored and respected. In fact, even for men, men tend to do better when they are complimented for what they're already doing than pointing out for what they're not doing.
You're so needy.
And generally,
Guys.
that's no, it's amazing. Men tend to do better, but what we do, we beat them down, and we say, "Oh, why you do that? Why you can't bring more money? Why you can't be like this, etc." Already, the ego is deflated.
Yeah.
But if we do encouragement, like every human being want to be encouraged, we all want encouragement. So respect the man's career
Yes.
and the woman's career.
Don't make them feel dumb.
Oh gosh, dumb. What kind of stupid thing that? A big educated person like you really believe that? You idiot. You're fool.
And that
No,
come out of your mouth?
no, honestly. No, why did you marry a dumb person? Why are you in a relationship with a dumb person?
Cause
Who is
you're
dumb? Who
Cause
is
you were
dumb?
dumb then.
Therefore, the person did
It's birds
something.
of a feather flocking together.
No, honestly, if there's one thing the person did was true, somebody that is good. That's
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So you have to give them respect for that.
Yeah.
Big
And-
talk, Sir Kev. Big
yeah,
talk. Big
yeah.
talk.
Nice.
Don't call
Yes,
them
and don't be their biggest critic, which ties right in. Are you that stupid?
Yeah.
This one is interesting. Don't bring up your ex. So and so used to always do X, Y, and Z for me.
Yeah.
My question would be, then,
Even
why
if
aren't
it's
you
in your
with?
mind, not saying
Why
it.
aren't you with X, Y, and Z then?
That's right.
Yeah.
Because the word X.
You know, if so-and-so was here, he would have fixed the plumbing.
Yeah.
If so-and-so was here, he wouldn't have washed my car.
Yes. Or she could cook the stew peas with the thing.
Comparisons will kill you and kill your
But I
relationship.
said,
No,
you go back
s-
to her and make sure cook more stupid.
You want to celebrate the present. What is in the past is in the past. You learn from it, but you don't bring it in the present. In the present, it's a gift.
And appreciate,
So work.
appreciate what you have now.
Right in front of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we keep going back, and therefore our thoughts go back. We send that message to the brain that we're losing out. And instead of focusing on what we have and allow it to grow, we're bringing up past stuff. So your ex is the ex, and this is the present.
It's the case
Cherish.
of the ex.
Cherish the
When
present.
you know the ex-man, I'm going to be your next man.
Yes, you're gone back to your...
Because him are the best man.
Finally, as Delia goes back to her last play that you did not see, so you would
I'm
understand.
going to bring it back, man.
Don't make disparaging comments about their family,
Yeah.
especially the mother.
That is mother's serious thing, mother-in-law, father-in-law, and children of a previous relationship. The children, them spoil. How can I spoil people them? No, sir. What kind of stingy family you come from? Them mean so till. And like go around them house. And,
Why is Harold
no,
laughing?
honestly, you don't want to do that because you are saying something about where he's coming
person
from
too.
and the connections. So as best as possible, let him say it if he wants
Yeah.
to say it.
Yeah.
And even when he's saying it,
Don't agree.
don't bother.
I true enough.
No, because things will turn.
Oh, your brother them so what?
Yes.
No, you.
And yeah, and then he might say, yes, that's true. Or he might say, my brother them worthless. And he said, long time, say them worthless. 1 week later, I see him say, you have in your mind, say, my
Yes.
brother them worthless.
Yeah.
No,
And therefore,
sir.
you look at me as worthless too, because that's where I'm coming
Yes,
from.
extension.
So no.
If he says it, don't. That's too
Yeah.
too full of fight.
So the advice heading into Valentine's Day would be to be honest. What else, okay?
You want to be conscious of your partner's or your spouse's needs,
Yeah.
deep emotional needs. I know every behavior has a meaning. People want to be loved, they want to feel safe, they want to feel cherished. So do the things that will help them to feel good about the relationship and don't do the things that will make them feel bad, that they don't want to stay with you.
And don't do the things that you wouldn't want somebody to do.
to you.
Yourself as
Yeah.
well. And that's why we have to love ourselves first, you know. We have
Oh,
to pay
gosh.
attention to that.
Amen.
Make sure we have those resources
Amen.
so that we're able to give.
Amen.
And that's big when it comes to love.
Yes.
But we can do better. We can grow.
Yes.
So we're encouraging persons to grow in
And
their
talk,
relationship.
people, talk,
Yeah.
communicate.
Marvin, if you tell me whatever one more time, it's not going to be pretty.
Counseling
Because you don't
psychologist,
come from a worthless family.
counseling psychologist with Family Life Ministries, Kevin. Let me just wrap this before it gets ugly. We'll be right back. Love, Delia, love.
Marvin, if you say
Love.
whatever one more time.
Jesus.